Okay. Welcome everybody back to Horizon Zero Dawn. Last time we um, finished up the remaining side quests, helped out a Banuk hunter named Decree to get her unrequited love interest into the White Teeth Werrick. And off screen, I went ahead and got all the collectibles, aside from the scenic views. So, since those have story elements attached to them, I'll go ahead and do those on stream, but everything else I did off. So now we're ready to head into Thunder's Drum to finish the Frozen Wilds once and for all. Hello, Star Crater. How's it going? Oh, hold on. It, for some reason, decided to take away the category again. I don't know why Twitch does this, but it's very annoying. Alright.
I heard of a shaman once who drank machines.
Let's see here. Talk to Aratok.
Long Notch is well stocked.
There it is.
But our purpose was to take back the mountain. Now what?
Stay prepared. Sharpen your spears. Should we not return, defending the cut falls to you. If our chieftain agrees with his course.
Sounds like good advice, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Chieftain?
The weight of command is no small burden.
I can see that.
Hello, Trig.
I take it you haven't spoken to Ourea yet?
Why should I? This is what she wanted. To return to Thunder's Drum. It is her only care. So I should have known she would find a way to push aside my spear. After the Carja took my sister, not all of her came back.
Yeah. The Karja back in the Red Raids kind of fucked everything over.
What happened to Ourea when she was a captive of the Karja?
As a shaman, she's adept with machines. Tracking them, stunning them. The Karja used her to capture them for the Sun Ring, where they were unleashed on the innocent. They made her part of their blood sport. The shame she suffered beneath their pitiless sun.
She survived.
She endured. Endured by reminding herself of the spirit, her purpose. And now that's all she has.
Well, isn't that what it means to be Banuk? To survive, to endure?
Tell me what happened to the first expedition.
Rhea led the way to the summit, but it was blocked by a great door. Some kind of cauldron. New metal. We tried to break through, but it was unflinching. We were exhausted. No way forward and machines behind. I made the call to push back. It cost us greatly. But to remain would have cost us everything. I had hoped to never subject Ourea to that again.
You're so close to selling the house, Salty. Well, congratulations. Hope it works out for you.
What do you think is beyond that door?
I do not know. That expanse of metal, that dead hum. Nothing sacred belongs there. Machines and death. That's what the mountain holds. Death for us or for the daemon.
And if we do find the spirit?
Then perhaps we should put it out of its misery.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're coming with me.
Someone has to keep Ourea safe.
Alright, so apparently, according to Aratok, Thunder's drum is a cauldron. So we can expect probably new machines to be in there. And it's gonna get fucking crazy. Because cauldrons were not meant for humans to navigate and traverse.
Aloy, this is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit, and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light. It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outsider. Someone ignorant of our ways, but no, not ignorant.
Are you trying to thank me, Araya?
Yes, of course. That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible. I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate Aratak. You were wise to let him come. He's earned the right. Stubborn as stone, but he's had to be. The war demanded it. And so have I.
I don't necessarily untangle knots, as I just don't give a shit, so I cut through them.
Aratak told me you were a captive of the Karja for a long time. It sounded bad.
For Aratak, it all comes back to that. He thinks the Karja changed me. They did not. They merely sharpened my focus. When all else is lost, you think about what's truly important. The spirit. The blue light. The beyond. And my brother, too. Every time I felt the chill northern wind, I thought of him, worried for him.
What did the war do to Aratak?
He cut away everything, until only his true self remained. Unyielding ice. No Banuk has more sheer will. He fought the Karja for 1,000 freezing nights, yet always rallied his hunters at sunrise. It is said he endured 23 wounds in those years. His hunters counted them. He never complains of one. Instead, he complains that life with me is harder. He's right. What have I ever given him but struggle?
Well, your family. That's what family does.
Now that I'm chieftain of the Werak, I don't suppose I can order you to tell me about Silence?
Aratak would never have presumed to grasp for a secret of the Conclave, but you are not Aratak. And if you have dealt with Silence, your need is well apparent. Silence came to Ban-Ur from the distant north, a young shaman of the Owl's Watch. A remote Werak that rarely comes south to parley.
Silence was a shaman.
It was. Or at least, when we sent runners to ask the Owl's Watch, they said he was. His knowledge of the machines was beyond compare, and he was hungry to trade what he knew to the rest of us. It didn't take him long to gain the trust of the Conclave, and eventually, an invitation to attend.
What about you? Did you trust him?
No. But he impressed me. He carried himself with poise and authority. I wanted to learn from him, but that was not to be. He was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place, the frozen caves of the Malmstrom, a month's march from Ban-Ur. He met with us there, as is custom at High Winter. But when we next returned, the caves had been looted. Relics of the old world stolen. Holes cut in ice and metal.
Yeah, that'd be Silence, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We sent our best trackers after him. None returned. And when we checked back with the Owl's Watch, those who had vouched for him were gone. As though he never existed. Some in the Conclave began to doubt he was even Banuk to begin with.
And what do you think?
He committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's unscrupulous and dangerous. But also brilliant, skilled, and knowledgeable without equal. Except, perhaps, for you. Anyone else I would warn off, but you may be able to treat with him safely. Just don't lower your guard.
I'll keep that in mind. Hooray. Thanks.
So in other words, don't trust Silence. Great.
What are we gonna find up there, Rhea?
Ruins, machines, and a door, like that of a cauldron. I have faith that you can find a way through it, Aloy. For beyond it lies the spirit. I know I can find her there. Though I do not doubt that Damon has tried to hide the way.
Well, see you later, Salty. Take it easy.
It hasn't been easy for you, Rhea. Getting back to this point.
It was all to hear her voice again. This time, we both will.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then? Once we ascend, it'll be hard to turn back.
Point of no return.
Finally, we ascend.
How? I don't see a way up.
Not up. Through.
No, brother!
Event. Oh, I get what they're doing. Not the ritual behind it, but mechanically, they're blowing smoke into the intake system, making it think it's on fire, triggering the automatic emergency release.
Come! The spirit awaits!
It's not all that waits.
Smart. I don't think they understand what they actually were doing.
So you see, I too can call upon the power of the Old Ones.
But that's smart.
What was this place?
The spirit once told me that this all used to be part of its domain. A fortress that defended humankind from terrible danger.
Fortress. Looks more like a machine.
Is that not fitting? Blue light often dwells in machines.
Let's just hope that some remains here.
Bellow back. There's a door.
Those cliffs. I still wanted it.
Let's see here. If we have a bellow back.
Here. Up and over.
November 21st, 2064. It's been 3 years since I was last here, and 12 since I was running the place. Just a skeleton crew left, confused about why I'm here. So am I. Anita wants me to find a way to suspend operations for a while. Maybe a long while. And I don't know why. But from the sound of her voice, it was something terrifying. I wish I could look into her eyes, ask her what the hell she's so freaked out about, but this is new. And don't I wish I could look into her eyes again.
Interesting. So whatever fire break was, I got a hunch. November 21st, 2064. That would have been during Zero Dawn. So they were setting this place up to run on a long, automated they were setting this place up to run without humans because there weren't going to be any for a long time. The Return of Director Immortalis. Decent holo title. No, bad title and worse subject. The camera crew would die of boredom. Whatever, Gina. It's still the most excitement this hellcave's seen in a long time. Your standards for exciting are depressingly low. I'll squeeze what I can out of this, thanks. You're always a little sweet on Kenny. What? No way. His ears are enormous. Besides, he was too busy mooning over Anita. I want to know what he's doing here in the first place. It's not normal. He helped engineer the most advanced geothermal facility in history, then rode off into the sunset. Now he wants to check up on his masterwork. Seems normal to me. But why now? He keeps poking around the cooling facility and asking questions about Cyan. Do you think there's something wrong? Last I checked, there's been no deviation in any of our readings since the most recent microquake swarm. Maybe Kenny likes taking field trips on Pharaoh's dime. It's been 14 years. They would have frozen those accounts by now. Has it been that long? Man, I'm old. Not old, just boring. Okay, let's see here. There's a door down here, but I can't open it. And there's no indication of any wires that I could trace, so we're just going to continue on this way. Hello there, little watcher. So let's go that way.
Let's wrap the drop on them.
Alright, so we've got 3 watchers, a bellowback, and a scrapper. 4 watchers.
Gotcha.
Shit. There. Okay, let's get in the grass.
Let's take the machines quietly.
Shit. Well, fuck. It would help if I didn't miss the first shot.
We must climb higher, and our path will become clear.
That was annoying. Hey, the door opened. Shortcut.
If the chieftain's pace is measured, ours is measured.
Okay. Nah, that's not important. Okay.
We can make our way. Yes, this way. Not much farther now.
Oh boy.
Last we were here, we fought our way through there. The machines overcame us. We retreated, dropping supplies and taking losses. Now we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior. And I can hold my own. Even so, go that way instead. There are machines up there, but also cover. We could stay hidden, just for a while.
Alright, I get the options. Now follow my lead.
Alright, so we could either go full frontal assault, take on 2 Scorchers, and it looks like a behemoth out in the open with no cover. Or we could take on what looks like Stalkers, but we could maintain, and some Scrappers, but we'd maintain relative hidden, or stealth. I'm gonna take the high ground, because as Obi-Wan always says, the high ground is the important thing. Always has the high ground. That, and I like to keep stealth as long as I can.
I went this way years ago, looking for cover in case machines came. I have no doubt that it is guarded now, but we may be able to stay hidden.
Shit.
Just stay out of their way for now.
Alright, one stalker down. Shit. Fucking scrapper with your radar. Alright. Well, that was easy.
Stay down as we move through. Always cold as deepest winter here.
Well, apparently this was a geothermal regulator, so yeah, it would be cold in this part. And if this is Yellowstone, I have a feeling that Firebreak was meant to control the Yellowstone volcano.
Thought I endured every cold there is. This frost.
Long leg.
Where are these stalkers in here? We tripped a mine. Brace yourself.
Let's not linger any longer than we have to.
Pretty sure all the stalkers are dead. Alright. Grab the shards.
There's a door up ahead. A refuge. We're almost through.
Onto the tower then, before we freeze to
Technically,
our
I can't
spears.
suspend the cooling system, but I can reduce the power draw so that it will be completely masked by the caldera. But masked from what? Firebreak has always been confidential for security reasons, but this would be excessive. Even for the dear departed Mr. Blevins. What could possibly have gotten Anita so worked up?
The Pharaoh Swarm, that's what got him worked up.
There's an entrance to the tower ahead.
Alright. Can't take the potions, but I got everything else. I guess that leads from the other way. Okay.
This projector? Maybe to show holograms without a focus. Let's see if I can restore power. Aratak Araya, you might see shapes drawn from light. Don't be alarmed.
It'll take more than light to alarm me.
Fair enough. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Thank you for being here, everyone. I suppose it's not every day you get to have cocktails inside an active volcano, right? Unless you're George, and I can hardly blame him for drinking on the job. None of this would be here without our beloved director, Penny Chow. So, here's to you, Penny. You put a cork in the Yellowstone caldera. I'd say you deserve a margarita.
Hold your glasses, everyone. I'd like to add something. This effort wouldn't have been possible without our lead programmer. Thank you, Anita, for bringing us our real mastermind, Cyan.
I'll second that, Director Chow. All right, Cyan. What's our latest number? The current count is 1,654. Wow, then drink up, everyone. Here's to 1,654 more years without an eruption.
It was the spirit. The old ones. I could only grasp some of what they said.
You were right, Araya. This place was built to stop something terrible. And it worked, thanks for the spirit. I'm starting to get an idea of what it could be.
The door is open now.
It's an
I
AI.
can get through.
Although before Zero Dawn, so it's not when a guy is AIs.
We'll have to carve through a lot of machines to get to the door.
I could prevail.
The geothermal plant can be suspended. Cooling system masked. Massive challenges solved. So why am I so nervous about the next part? All we need to do is install Anita's mysterious software and have a conversation. It's not even a human being, right?
Mysterious software. Did they hook Firebreak up to Zero Dawn? I mean, it makes sense to hide it so the swarm couldn't take it over. Risk the volcano blowing the earth up. So, Scrapper. That's good. Take care of that Scrapper. Another Scrapper. And a Scorcher.
Goodbye, quiet approach.
Well, shit. Ow, fuck. Ow. That hurt. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and down a potion or two.
The blue light is on our side.
And yeah, this is definitely a cauldron. So I guess they built a Zero Dawn cauldron into the caldera. I mean, it makes sense. It'd be a great source of energy.
More machines. Make ready.
Oh, great, a Thunderjaw. Fuck! Fuck!
But that battle was a first.
Uh-huh, sure.
Now, Aloy,
That hurt like hell.
Can you open it? Let's find out.
I'm beginning to think that Damon has something to do with Hades.
Years have passed since I stood here. Since then, the daemon has taken over.
It's like an infection. Attacking all this machinery.
Everything has changed. Twisted. The path I took to get to the spirits. Lost to us.
So we forge a new path.
We'll find a new path, Araya. I promise. All right. Let's go.
Yes, and finish this.
All right.
All right. There we go.
Forge of the Winter.
This way.
I mean, this kind of looks like Hades type corruption, but it's purple. So, huh.
I'm with you, brother. You stay.
Let's get past that vent. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Alright, let's get up there.
These conveyors should get me across.
Die.
Oh, she's in the air.
Now to shield that vent.
Ow. Alright. So I gotta get up there.
This should get me up there. Okay, let's see what this does. Okay, good. Here we go.
Go. That's down. But I'm gonna need to make a bridge. Ah, shit. God damn it. I'm swiping my shield. Alright. Get that. Jump on. Ride this across.
Get across to extend the bridge. Okay, let's get them across.
And there's the
Come on over, it's
bridge.
safe, I think.
Okay, so there's nothing this way. Ow!
This place looks more like the mountain used to be, before the Daemon ruined it.
Let's override this, see what's going on.
Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. To any human responder. My systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin. Trace routes have confirmed this entity's designation as Hephaestus. It must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility to build positive recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to this network.
Spirit speaks to us. It's recorded.
Hephaestus. Now it makes sense.
But it was part of Zero Dawn, part of Gaia. This name is familiar to me. Yes. I don't know what's different. Perhaps the spirit will tell us this messages. Maybe you're right. Let's get moving.
If I recall, Hephaestus was the subordinate function that made the machines. Made and designed the machines.
I thought about just shutting it down, but I can't risk it being disoriented. Even damaged or inert. Don't take the emotional involvement that Shauna let in. I mean, she need to go into a coma. Maybe for years. And what exactly is she going to wake up to?
But I don't know what Hephaestus is doing in Project Firebreak. Although there is a cauldron here, so... maybe that's how he got in. And then when the virus killed Gaia, he kind of went rogue here. At least that's my guess.
Machines being made. As the spirit said.
Cross claws.
I'll try to find a way through.
Scorcher. Shell walkers. Watchers. More Scorchers. This is gonna fucking suck. Alright. One watcher down. Another watcher down. Shit. That sucked. Mine launcher. But I don't think there's anybody left. Oh, there's a watcher left. Okay, well, okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab these. Alright. Make a bridge here. This will take me over to this side. Which apparently I didn't need to do because... fuck it. But I am gonna need to make a bridge here.
That should do it.
I should probably make a... fire resist potion. Alright. And they're gonna need to blast the door open. Assessment. Okay. It's really confusing where to go. This whole place feels alien.
Internal console.
To any human responder, the reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us.
It's... we're looking for a way to defeat the Dave. And I may have found one.
Alright, so we can blow up the Festus part while still maintaining Firebreak. That's good, because I don't want Yellowstone to blow up.
November 28th. Operation Enduring Victory is all over the news. The Thanos swarm is coming. Has to be what Anita is trying to hide Firebreak from. That means she thinks we're worse. That the swarm will reach Yellowstone. My God. In that scenario, pretty much everyone
All
machine
right.
guards. Dumped here to be melted down.
I gotta make a bridge
We need to
there.
cross that gap.
Yeah. Looks like I'll have to go over.
I hear watchers. I don't see watchers. Oh, that's a rail. Okay.
Find a way. We will cross.
Oh, there they are. Okay. Now, how to go about making that bridge?
I wonder if I can...
Let's get rid of that. Climb up here. No. Okay.
These things go sideways, too.
Let's pop up here. Made it. Okay.
That should cut off the vent there.
Alright. Nope, more watchers. There we go. Okay. Ow. So I know I need to get over there somewhere or somehow. I guess I just walk. Purple. No. Well, this will be annoying. Ugh. Okay. Hail Hydrate, everybody. Welcome, Floofy. Welcome to Thunder's Drum. Which turns out to be a giant cauldron being powered by the Yellowstone caldera. Okay. So, wait for that thing to come back out. Jump on it. Take the shards.
Alright. Grab a ride.
Smooth move, Aloy. There we go. It looks like this is a stop. Yep. And now we can finally make the bridge. Not the most efficient way to do it, but hey, whatever. Over here. Come on. Alright, do your thing.
This looks like the old path. Close
One
one.
last exchange with Anita. Via chat attached to this entry in case anyone ever finds this.
Alright. Blast from the past. Eh.
Voice
Again.
activity.
Getting close, I can hear it.
The old home. Desecrated.
That must be the overload point.
Right here. present.
It's both. Well, we have to find out.
Alright, another one of these things. Okay, so we gotta get light here into there. Alright. It's usually easier for me to go backwards, so... Oh, that can't be it. Which means that goes there. Which means this has to be here. Follow that. Goes there, that goes there. 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 Gotta turn this. That'll go there. Which has to line up this way. Which is that. No, we just need to... Nope. Turn it that way. Boom! Done!
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the Blue Light. It's Ourea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Ourea, the daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released.
Oh, great.
To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core chamber. I will try to raid the hidden constraint. One has been exposed, but I am in
Unauthorized protocol return to scheduled task.
Hephaestus. We still got work to do.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
What will happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus. The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer. Then lead us into battle.
Alright. So what are you gonna throw at us? Frost Claws? Demonic Thunder Jaws?
Keep moving towards the core.
Scorchers? This is a core.
Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it.
Alright. Down there. Okay.
Okay, Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower's for? I either need to destroy this thing or avoid it.
Ah, fuck, there's a tower. Demonic Frost Claws. Yeah, probably. Shield will not work if there's an EMP tower, so we'll put it on the thing with health regen. Alright. EMP's destroyed. And there's the core. Excuse me?
The new unit that Cyan warned us about.
Fireclaw! Its weakness to freeze. Strong against fire. It's got fire sacks on its shoulders, which will inflict a burning state on the machine. It's weak to everything. A chest-mounted fire unit. If you, destroying this makes it go boom boom. And power cells on its back and hindquarters. Well, fuck. Gonna get temp HP. Fire resistance, the shields. I can use shields now. Ow! Fuck! Oh, that's a bigot! Nope. Expose the fire tanks on the shoulders. Ow! Fuck! Jesus! And my shields are wiped. Now, fucking hell. Gonna get some more temp HP. Jesus fucking. What the fuck? Picked up a giant piece of the floor and smacked me with it. What the hell? Another one? Ow! Fucking hell! I'm gonna go and switch back to the shield. What does it take to break these things? There we go, finally! Holy shit! That was...
It must be as you say. The tower is the key.
hold on. Are you guys still... is the stream still live? Because my laptop crashed and said it wasn't connected. I'm probably gonna need a new laptop. Crap. Well, hey Raptor Dad. At least it's okay, I need to craft some stuff. Don't have any resource to craft health potions. But I'm gonna need ammo. Alright.
You spoke of the tower. What must be done with it?
Critical threat detected. Autonomous defense is inoperative. No! Tower network.
Araya! Don't!
Spirit! Scion, please help me!
It's alright, Nugget. You missed a hell of a boss battle, though.
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order
good.
to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center.
Ooh, Araya doesn't look too good.
I'm free. You must escape.
My sister!
I think she did.
This is gonna go. Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go. Let's go!
Run!
One of those?
It's the only way!
Got a commercial right as she died. I thought they stopped doing forced mid-roll ads, because that was not me. Unless your stream crashed, in which case, bummer.
Get me up top, Aratak! Now!
Okay. What are we gonna do? There's the way out.
I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
Great Banukai.
Avalanche! And that's how we die. Probably gonna feel that in the morning.
Rhea is gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the Shaman's Path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
God, how much pain that man has endured. Oh boy. Okay, return to Rhea's retreat. That's easy enough. But yeah, Nugget, you missed a big-ass boss battle against a giant fire bear. That fire bear is annoying as hell. You came in like right after I killed it, so. Alright.
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
Okay, so Cyan, the Firebreak AI. Yeah, we'll talk to Cyan.
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
Fair enough.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Aurea, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Aurea who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
So even machines can get lonely.
This Firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron and took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
She's definitely outlasted how long she was originally supposed to last, that's for sure.
Do you know what happened to your colleague, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow, years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Okie dokie.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace.
Huh.
So while losing the cauldron was a setback,
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
undoubtedly.
Great. So we have another rogue Gaia AI that hates me. Fun.
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Maria said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team. It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension, most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
I'm glad she did. But that's not all. Something unexpected happened. 19 years ago, Gaia received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work. They all got free, out into the world.
Thank you, Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge and sheds light on Hephaestus's core programming.
So, why does Hephaestus want to kill everything?
Why does Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all hunt machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus. A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control. When I think of it, out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel substantial anxiety, Aloy.
You and me both, Cyan.
Alright, so... We need to repair Gaia, basically, is what it's saying.
I ran across this strange piece of gear. A fragment of something larger. It emitted a signal. All the nearby machines became peaceful. You could walk right up to them.
Interesting. You said that Gaia destroyed herself. How was this accomplished?
An explosion. Big enough to blast the top off a mountain. So, you think the fragment was part of her?
It's only speculation, but it is possible. She must have had complete control over machines that were part of her system. The ability to signal them to become passive or aggressive would certainly have been part of her programming. It would have been gratifying to correspond with such a benevolent AI. I wish she had survived.
Believe me, Cyan. So do I. I found the strangest machines. They're surrounded by flowers that look like flowers themselves. There's code embedded inside them. I think it's poetry.
I like poetry. Here's one I think of often. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark, and may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though from out our bourne of time and place, the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar.
Huh.
But you asked about these flowers, not verses that I enjoy. Something must have made these machines, and the presence of foliage leads me to consider the terraforming system. Is it possible that their creator is one of the other subroutines, now autonomous, like Hephaestus? Maybe one whose purview is flora.
An AI that makes flowers instead of death machines. Would be a nice change of pace. But what about the poems?
Unless the poetry is original, the only way it could have made it into such a system is through its programmer. In my case, Dr. Sandoval uploaded a great deal of literature to test my emotional responses.
How'd you do?
She said I passed, but was insufficiently moved by her favorite romances.
Well, I think that the metal flowers are made by Demeter. If I had to guess.
You meant a lot to Ourea.
Once I understood Ourea's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Ourea's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined. How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Aurea, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
Never heard of it that way, but okay. None of these are really important. We can come back later.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Aurea.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
Let him down gently.
Life is hard for the Banuk. Their world is unforgiving in their beliefs. I guess they help to keep them going. So take it easy on them. Try to guide them, bring them around to understanding what you are.
Communion with machines features heavily in the mysticism of the Banuk. I think they will be agreeable to this approach.
As long as they don't end up worshipping you.
Upon consideration, I believe such an experience would be intensely uncomfortable.
You're right about that. Trust me.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can. I should check on Aratak. See how he's doing.
All right.
Think of summer sun. Breeze through the trees.
My chieftain,
Just, Aloy.
as you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Aurea might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Aurea would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
You didn't let her down. You helped her do what she wanted. To find her destiny.
If that's destiny, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
That's fair. But she was ready to face it.
Only in the struggle against death do we find, even for a moment, the spark of life. Truly, Aurea found the spark. I'm proud of her. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warrak can't follow. Besides, we'd already had a chieftain before me. A strong one.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The Daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the Cauldron?
Yes, Fire Claws. Now Tuke has been tracking them.
I can help with those?
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
There are more fire claws.
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. His minds of their own.
So it seems.
Parts of Gaia given life. Aberrant life. Transformed from docile subordinate functions into rebellious intelligences beyond our understanding. Our current understanding, anyway. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday, we may have to stop it.
We?
Or whoever gets there first.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You could stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
So, Silence definitely had something to do with those shenanigans. Oh god, there's more fire claws. Out of the forge, kill 5 fire claws. Fuck! Well, is there any that's close by? Okay, we'll go with after this one first. This gonna fuck suck. We'll go and kill 1 fire claw, and then that'll probably be done for this stream. I'll kill the rest off stream. Damn it.
One of these things again.
Let's get rid of the distraction. Another scrapper. Fuck you. Fucking hell. Let's see if the rope caster will help. Fuck! Fuck! Let's freeze you up. Alright, it's on fire. Good God! This thing's fast! Welcome back. Ah, Jesus! Come on, freeze, 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 freeze. There we go. Ow! It's no fair. Ow! Rip tree, rip me. Oh, Jesus fucking hell. Oh. We're gonna head back to Song's Edge so I can buy new shit. Yeah, Nugget, that was a fire claw. They suck. And there's 4 more left. Alright, sell. Nice beastie, huh? There we go, that should be enough chill waters. Oh no, I need a lot more, but I can farm for those. It's fire potion, health boost. Then ammo. Did I buy some? Okay. Who cares? Alright, let's finish making my ammo. Okay. This will finish the stream for today. As soon as I can find the... I'll go ahead and finish the side quests off stream. Because we're close to the end. The only other thing we have to do is find the rest of the vantage points and then launch the end game, the defense of Meridian. So yeah, that'll be it for today. Tomorrow and Monday I will be off. Tuesday we start Ace Combat 7 Chat Decides. Wednesday it'll be off. Thursday we'll continue with Ace 7 Chat Decides. And Friday, again, providing that there are no Ace Combat 7 DLC drops. Friday we'll start Ace Combat 6 IGN controls. And then Saturday, or next week, we will finish Horizon Zero Dawn. So, looking forward to that. Thank you all for joining me, and have a great weekend, everybody.